Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee.
Namaste, everyone. Happy Friday. This is Ronnie from Pillai Center, and we welcome you with love to manifesting our purest desires. Glad you guys are with us today. It's a great Friday, great day to be chanting this incredible mantra given to us by Dr. Bhaskaran Pillai, whose picture you see on the screen. If you're unfamiliar with him, he is a fully enlightened being who has chosen to return to the earth plane many times, but at this time to help us evolve, to help us to remember who and what we really are, which is divine being as well, a being of light, heirs to the kingdom of heaven and all the abundant blessings that go with that status. So throughout the years, we've been experiencing the sacred mantra Shreem Brzee. And Dr. Pillai regularly receives new revelations from the divine regarding this mantra. And his most recent revelation to this chant was the sound Kleem, Kleem Brzee. Kleem is the sound that can attract the feminine energy of creation. It can help improve relationships, as well as draw material wealth to those who chant the mantra regularly. So adding Kleem to the power sound Brzee, which is that sound of birthing the idea into manifestation, adding Kleem to that can assist us in making our minds and our brains work more pointedly and more quickly, as well as diffusing any bad financial karma. So Dr. Pillai has frequently said, you become as you think. It's not a new concept. It's actually a very age-old truth that he talks about a lot. You become as you think. So really, we're all great manifestors. But are we manifesting what we want? Or are our thoughts so infused with the past and negativity and maybe ancestor influence of negative, of a negative way? Are we manifesting what we want? And most of the time, no, we're not manifesting what we want. We do quite the opposite. So what do? Okay, so we got to replace those thoughts with positive thoughts. But that's hard to do. I'm sure you're in agreement. That's hard to do, if you feel just overwhelmed by, oh God, I don't have enough money to pay this bill or whatever. We get overwhelmed and it's hard to go, but everything is great. Really? Not quite. So that's when the mantra comes into play. The mantra, Shreem Brzee, Kleem Brzee. That's easy to do. You can just keep repeating, Dr. Pillai said, you churn that sound, you keep repeating it over and over and over and over again in the mind, in your body, mind and soul, till it becomes a part of you and miraculously replaces those crummy, negative, debilitating thoughts and replaces it with the divine, with divine thoughts. So I'm going to stop blah blahing. We're going to chant. We're going to continue to chant Shreem Brzee, but also incorporate the sound Kleem Brzee to receive those extra benefits. So we'll be doing that. Get comfortable. For the next 25 minutes or so, we're going to chant Kleem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. And after that chant, we'll have a short meditation and then receive the darshan of Dr. Pillai. Darshan is a Sanskrit word that literally means to see a great or a holy being. But really, it is a time that we can receive the blessings. As a divine being, Dr. Pillai is not bound by time or space, and we can actually connect with him and receive his blessings simply by looking into his eyes in a photograph. Okay, so it is an incredible practice. If you have never received darshan, you'll it's pretty amazing, and you will enjoy it and feel the benefits of it. So with that, thank you again for joining. Nana's here in chat helping us out, so thank you very much, and let's chant.
Shreem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, Kleem Brzee, Shreem Brzee. Kleem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, 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 Kleem Brzee, Shreem Kleem Brzee, Shreem Brzee, 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 Shreem Brzee, Kleem 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 Brzee.
Now, close your eyes. Allow the mantra to now subtly reverberate within your being. Make a prayer to the goddess Kleem Brzee. Shri Goddess, unclutter my mind and reveal to me my purest desires. Goddess Kleem, you are desire itself. Purify my desires now. Purify my mundane desires for a life of abundance. Now, go deeper into your soul. What is the desire of your soul? Goddess Shreem Brzee, reveal to me my soul's desire. Draw to me the relationships that will help me to realize my purest desires. And may I be a blessing to those people as well. Goddess Shreem Brzee, help me to conceptualize that desire. Help me to envision a life of pure joy, well-being, and abundance. Help me to commit to my spiritual practices, to stay connected to you. Remove my negative, doubtful, faithless thoughts. Create in me positive thoughts. Create opportunities, and then put your most powerful energy behind me to succeed. And then help me to stay conscious, alert, and aware of your blessings, and grateful for these blessings in my life every day. Today, I take that leap of faith and lay my limited, poverty-stricken consciousness at your feet. Create in me a new consciousness. Now, make a final prayer. Ask that your soul's desire be granted and empowered by these divine goddesses. Make a prayer of gratitude to them for their loving blessings. Offer now a prayer of gratitude to Dr. Pillai for connecting us to these loving goddesses and for sharing these secrets of the enlightened beings. Offer a prayer of gratitude for his unending grace and love for us. Slowly and gently, you can begin to come back to yourself now. If you wish to continue to meditate, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, you can end the meditation. Now, keep your eyes open and gaze at the image of Dr. Pillai. Just by looking into the eyes of a fully enlightened being like Dr. Pillai can transform you. He is not bound by time nor space. He can come at any time, anywhere, in the form of his light body. Receive now the darshan of Dr. Pillai. Receive the divine energy transmission flowing from his hands right now. Ask for a blessing today Offer your gratitude to him for sharing these life-changing secrets, divine sounds, and powerful techniques to remind us of who and what we really are, divine beings as well. We thank our beloved Babaji for sharing this transformative mantra with us today. Slowly and gently, you can come back to yourself now. If you'd like to continue to meditate, please feel free to do so. We'll be closing our program in just a few moments. You can make a final prayer for everyone on this call, everyone watching the replay. See their manifestations as already taken place. So just a reminder, today is the new moon, which means it is the time when the ancestors are very close to the earth plane. And the way we can appease the ancestors to get their blessings, to remove any negative hold they have on us, a good way to break that chain is through the practice of tarpanam. So if you know how to do tarpanam, that's a great thing to do today. And if you don't, then you can go into YouTube and just put in a search for tarpanam, Pillai Center. Let me just put that that word in the chat. Yeah, and you'll find a video of few different videos on how to do it. Thank you for the miracle in my finances. Yes, Ellen, thank you. Yes, it already happened. So this actually leads us to a free program with Dr. Pillai that he's going to do. Hold on, I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow, the 23rd. Right, August 23rd. Let me just write that in here for you. Okay, because I want to post the link in the chat here for you. But his title is Golden Age Mastery Series Workshop. It's a workshop number 1, Entering the Now. So let me post that in chat. And the reason this is so relevant to what we're just talking, the blurb that they have written for this program is experience golden age consciousness directly in your body, breath, and awareness. Learn how to bypass time and sequence, entering the field where your chosen reality already exists. This is a foundational activation for living in the manifestation state. Let me read that one piece again. Learn how to bypass time and sequence, entering the field where your chosen reality already exists. Okay. We're we're flopping around in what we think is a human situation, and there are so many realms, and a lot of them we actually encounter throughout our day, throughout the night, when we sleep, when we dream, we be going to different dimensions and things. So there's a way that we can figure out and learn how to do that consciously, where the chosen reality already exists. So anyway, that's the program that's Dr. Pillai is going to do tomorrow, 8 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. UTC, 8:30 p.m. IST, and there is the link, the YouTube link for that program in the chat there for tomorrow. Question, remind me the optimal time for Tarpanam. It can be done anytime during the day, but don't do it after sunset. Okay, it has to be prior to sunset. Once the darkness comes, you don't want to draw other entities. So stay in the light, and you can do it anytime during the day. Okay, all righty. So yeah, feel free to keep posting in chat. Have I heard anything about a goddess program? No, I have not. That'd be cool, but I have not heard anything about that, Linda. Okay. Yeah. We all have stuff going on. There's no question about that. Some is more serious than others, or feels more serious. But stay with the mantra. Okay, stay with the mantra. That will replace any negative thoughts which are actually manifesting as your situation. The more we have a thought with a lot of emotion behind it, that's what's manifesting. So we have to become very diligent. We have to become soldiers of our minds, and not allow ourselves to get sucked into these negative thoughts. If a negative thought arises, replace it with the mantra. Keep repeating the mantra internally until that thought is gone, and it will go. But don't draw it back by going, oh, that thought left. What was that again? Oh, yeah, I was worried about my money. Don't do that. That's not good. Yeah, just keep the mantra going. Is there a loop of this chanting? Yeah, if you go into the description area underneath this video box, you will see a number of different links for this chanting. SoundCloud audios that you can download and keep them playing in your house 24/7. There's the Shreem Brzee, there's Shreem Brzee with the Angel of Shreem Brzee meditation, there's the Kleem Brzee that we did today, the mantra. There's one that's just Kleem Brzee. So yeah, there's a bunch. So go ahead and pick and choose, pick all of them. Keep them on a loop. Okay, what is ideal to chant out loud or internally in the mind? Okay, there's advantages to both. Out loud is going to keep you focused. The mind is going to wander no matter what. So we just need to try to stay as focused as possible. And chanting aloud helps that. It also helps to purify your surroundings, because this isn't just chump change that we're, words that we're repeating. These are sacred mantras. These are calling upon the goddess. We are calling, Dr. Pillai said, when you call upon the divine, they come. When you call their name, they come. So we're calling Shreem Brzee, she's coming. We're calling Kleem Brzee, she's coming. Another good thing right now, especially because next week is Lord Ganesha's birthday. Chant to Ganesha, especially this week, and especially on, I believe it's Tuesday, is his birthday. Ganesha is going to remove the obstacles. Rely on him. He's close to the earth plane right now. Dr. Pillai is saying he is the preeminent God that's leading the golden age here. So between him and Lord Muruga, we got it covered. We got some warriors working for us. So, but definitely tap into the energy of Lord Ganesha. Um, and you'll find lots of different chants and stuff. Go to Pillai Center YouTube, and you'll see so many different things. Um, so many different offerings, videos, chanting, all kinds of good stuff. Okay. And then silently, yeah, internally, when you start to chant aloud, suddenly you may get this feeling like, oh God, I just can't say another word. And then you take it inside and it goes deeper and deeper and deeper into your consciousness. And that's a good place to go too. That's really good. So they both have benefits, Andraj. So hope that answered the question. Yeah, Linda, I know which program you're talking about. I have not heard about that. Maybe Jay Radha certainly knows more about that. I'm kind of not in the loop about that one. I was wondering that myself too, the goddess program. Okay, any other questions, comments? If not, then we will close our program. Thank you guys so much for joining. Like I say, it's a power day. Check in with the ancestors and and Friday is always a power day to draw the goddess to us for change. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Nana, for taking care of us in chat. God bless you all. We love you, and we'll see you soon. Namaste.